Magda Röck about to emerge.
Ladies and gentlemen, from London, from Tirol, Magdalena Röck.
So here she is, just going through those early moves. This wall is so big here in Imst, she won't have time to rehearse every move by any means. We heard Anne-Sophie Koller when we interviewed her live earlier saying that she hadn't had time to even look at the upper slab. Sorry, Jakob Schubert, who said he hadn't even had time to look at the upper slab by the time he came out. We see there Magda Röck, she comes from Landeck, not too far from here, just up the road. That was a long 40 seconds it seemed. I think the judges were just giving Magda the hurry along. Here she goes. She's been climbing really well this season, Magda Röck. 4th, 5th and 3rd. 3rd in Branson last time out. She won here in Imst in 2014, not won a World Cup since then. How she would love to repeat that feat this evening. Just to give you an idea, she currently sits 4th in the overall standings, Magda Röck. Jane Kim, Anneke Verhoeven and particularly Janja Garnbret have really been running away with this season so far, but Magda just about holding on to them. She's on 171 ranking points overall to Jane Kim's 185, Anneke Verhoeven on 200 and Janja Garnbret already beginning to streak away on 300. It's a great climber to watch, Magda. A fighter. And I believe in a few seconds we're going to be able to speak to Jane Kim.
Yes, hello.
Jane,
Yes.
that was fantastic to watch. How was the route?
The route was really tricky, so I couldn't observation well. So normally the World Cup is very difficult for me because very long vertical wall. But this time I didn't think about the time and other things, and I just tried to relax and solve the moves.
And when you fell, did you make a mistake or was it just tired?
I couldn't move anymore because the feet is changing and I couldn't know how can I do.
Well, it was a really enjoyable climb to watch. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you very much.
That was Jane Kim.
Gut vorbereitet in den letzten Tagen, speziell natürlich auch hier für die Weltcup-Station in Imst.
Magda Röck so far. Again, not one of the taller climbers on the circuit, but those low down dynamic moves that we saw Jane Kim dyno through, not proving too problematic.
Pacing is looking pretty good right now. She's got plenty of time to get to that last head wall.
You can see that again, you see the scale of this wall. onto the half moons. Magda, really nice dynamic style, and as I say, she's a fighter. She's going to need to be on this up section. We saw Jane Kim and Jakob Schubert both told us that they hadn't had time during the observation to figure out the upper section. There was just so many moves to work out. Sean, when you're competing on a route after your observation period, how much do you tend to remember the moves? Or do you just, is it half on site, half what you memorize?
Man, I wouldn't say half. I try to memorize most of it, and most of the time, I'd say I could memorize a good 90%. Sometimes I'll get the whole thing, but every once in a while there'll be a tricky section, and it's not so obvious how to do it. But yeah, I would say most of the time I can memorize like 90 to 95% of it.
And do you have an especially good memory? Is that something you've trained into yourself, or is that just natural?
I think it's always trained to some extent. Whenever you practice on-sighting, you can train yourself to memorize movements. But these routes are of such quality that you don't often get to practice climbing like such high-level routes with such varied movement. But you know, every competition is practice, in my opinion.
Okay, Magdalena Röck! Magdalena!
And Magda fighting through this reef section. Jane Kim fell from the 2 volumes directly below the lip. When we pan out again, we'll see it just below the purple and green sign that says Imst. So this will be enough for an early second from Magda Röck. Let's say one here in 2014, and very keen to repeat that, I'm sure.
Goes for a slightly different beta through that section. Looked like it worked really well for her though.
Well, the DJ definitely got a sense of humour, playing Rockin' All Over the World from Status Quo for Magda Röck. I might have gone for those about to rock, We Salute You, but still, pretty good effort.
Looks like she has a really good shot of doing this move.
She does, so this is where Jane Kim fell from. Magda could be climbing her way into an early provisional lead here. 1 minute to go. She's signs of fatigue, but she doesn't look overly tired. Oh, pretty much the same move that Jane Kim fell on.
She tried to lead with her feet. I don't know if that was the best decision.
Yeah, it didn't look as if she was really feeling it too much, Magda, there. Let's have another look at that. Yes, so she reaches with the left foot. Changed her mind. Tried to move the hand and the left hand gave way.